All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us today at Guard for Life. My name is Helen. I'm a staffer in our Maryland branch, and I'm here to help you learn more about American Pool and some of the opportunities you have working with us. Normally, we do this sort of thing at job fairs or campus visits, but we've moved online for all the reasons you already know. So what is American Pool? We are the largest commercial swimming pool company in the United States. That includes apartments, country clubs, hotels, motels, fitness centers, you name it, we've got it. And we provide everything from maintenance service all the way up to full management of a facility, which includes lifeguards. And that's exactly why you're here. So inside of American Pool, we have Guard for Life. Basically, it's our way to connect with our current and future lifeguards. As we grew, we realized how important that is. Our mission is to build a lifeguard culture that encourages safety, develops workplace confidence, and empowers a young workforce. Now, each summer, we hire about 7,000 lifeguards, and we want to make sure that our culture is rewarding, fun, and above all, safe. You may even find this to be a career for you. Personally, I started as a gate guard. I've been a lifeguard, a pool manager, lifeguard instructor. Now I also work as a staffer and recruiter. So, now that you want to be a lifeguard, why should you lifeguard with us? We're the best, and let me tell you why. Other than working outside and getting all the benefits along with that, we also have a referral bonus, which is basically in your for the summer, and you get paid for it. We also have discounts on lifeguard gear and our renowned Summer to Win program. So you can get cool prizes like Yetis, and also AirPods. We actually put in $15,000 to this every single year to show our appreciation for you guys. And as well, with us at American Pool, you have the ability to grow. You can become a pool manager, a supervisor, regional manager, and you can move all the way up. And the best part, based on our size, we can absolutely find a pool close to you. But of course, with any job, there are requirements. So let's talk about lifeguard training. We do work with the American Red Cross, which means all certifications you get through us are valid for 2 years. So when you go to take your course, you are going to have to be 15 years old by the end of it. And at the beginning of each class, we have a pre-test. That is for the lifeguard instructor to assess your swimming ability to make sure it's safe for you to continue. So in this pre-test, there are 3 different bits. You have first, swimming 300 yards or 6 laps continuously. This is not a timed event, so feel free to take your time. All you have to do is be on your front using breaststroke or front crawl. Once you start, you're not allowed to stop, but like I said, you can take your time, and you are allowed to wear goggles for this. After you finish your laps, you're going to move on to the second bit. Like I said, you can absolutely take your time. Here, you're going to tread water for 2 minutes without using your arms. And lastly, we have the brick test. This is a timed event. You've got 1 minute and 40 seconds to complete this. However, most people do it in under 50. For this, you're not allowed to wear goggles. You're going to start at the wall, swim out 20 yards, and that's breaststroke or front crawl. You're going to go down to the bottom of 7 to 10 feet, and you're going to retrieve a 10-pound brick. After that, you're going to push off the bottom and return to the surface. With both hands holding the brick, you're going to swim back to the wall. The timer will stop once you get to the wall. You're not allowed to use a ladder or steps to get out. A little pro tip on this one, the higher you hold the brick, the easier it is. So if all of that is something you feel confident you can do, definitely click our link in the chat and we can get you started on the application process. So now that we've talked to you about training and who we are, we're going to show you what it's like to be a lifeguard with us for a day.
Every summer for 3 years, I have been a lifeguard. Every day I pull out the guard tubes, the backboard, and the first aid kits. All things which I hope to never have to use, but are essential in keeping the pool safe. Every day may start the same way, but it always ends differently. From this, lifeguarding has taught me responsibility, and I am proud to know I make a difference in people's lives. To be a good lifeguard, I believe you need to be able to be proud of your work. If I can look back at my pool and it looks immaculate, I know my job has been a success. My name is Nikki, and I'm a guard for life.
Awesome. So guys, now that you see how much fun it can be, definitely go ahead and click the link in our chat. Like I said, that starts the application process. As soon as you fill that out, a staffer in your area will get back to you as soon as possible. Now is a great time for questions. If you do have them, like I said, put them in the chat, the same place you're going to find the link. A commonly asked question is, how long does lifeguard training take? And that's a great question. Typically it takes about 1 weekend because we also have an online portion. But if you take a full course, that can be 2 weekends long. And if you know how to swim, it's not going to be the hardest thing. So be confident in yourself.
We have a quick poll here for you guys to take, just to kind of let us know which office is closest to you. So take a quick look, and if you can give us your answer. If you're watching us on Facebook, you can put it into the comment section there, and you can select whichever one of these you feel might be closest to you, just to give us an idea. I got one there in Alexandria, Virginia, Columbia,
hey,
Maryland.
DMV.
Yeah, right. That's right in your backyard. And,
yeah, I might be helping you with the process.
There's something in chat. Let's see, where is the link? Okay, let me get it there for you. That's a great question. There you go. I just put it into the chat. That's the link, and you can click on that link right there. What are common reasons people quit after starting work? What do you think about that one?
So the common reasons people may decide to move on to something, honestly, in my experience, has just been that they have a lot of schedule conflicts. So it's not so much they go to a different job, but they go away to school, or they end up doing an internship for college. We're a lot of people's first jobs, and we completely get that. We're very accommodating. We have flexible schedules if you let us know 2 weeks in advance. So it's not so much they don't like lifeguarding, it's just that they're moving on to the next part in their life. How much do we pay? That's a great question. And unfortunately, I can't answer that for you because not only does every pool have its own budget, but different states and different counties also have different minimum wages. So for that, you'll have to talk to your staffer.
Right. Sorry, still don't see the link. Let me try it again.
That's okay. We'll put it back up there for you. Let us know if you still can't see it.
Should be right below that comment you just made. But if you don't get it, you can go to guardforlife.com, and you can go right to the website that way. You'll see a button that says apply now. It's a very quick process. It only asks you like a very few questions to get started, and then that will get you moving down the road. Any other questions? That's great. Great. Thanks very much, Helen. We appreciate it. Oh, wait. I live in D.C. and can work in nearby Virginia or Maryland or D.C. with coronavirus. Is everywhere opening at the same time?
So that's a great question. Right now, as a company, we are planning to open pools on time, but of course, we're going to follow guidelines from the government officials because safety is our main priority. But for the DC person, definitely fill out that link. I personally might be the one contacting you because I help staff DC. So that's exciting.
There's some great questions
here. It's a pleasure
here.
to meet you.
Yeah, and when can we do our training because of the coronavirus?
So that's actually great that you ask. So most of our classes are blended learning, which means there's an online component and an in-classroom component. For the in-classroom, like I said, of course, we're going to follow state guidelines. Whenever it's safe to continue, we'll hold those. But for the online portion, you can even get started today. Again, just talk to your local staffer. They can get you all signed up. You can do the online portion with an instructor, by yourself, whatever is convenient for you. We are absolutely accommodating.
And Helen, we have a question in the Q&A section here. It says, so I can swim, but I'm not sure I can do 6 laps without stopping. So can the class get us ready for that?
So that's a great question. Like I said, I'm an instructor, so I do get that all the time. What I would recommend, I know it's kind of hard right now because pools are closed, but when you're able, definitely practice before your class, even if you just go once or twice. It makes a really big difference. And at the end of the day, if you still can't do those full 6 laps, there are shallow water lifeguard certifications. That just means you can't work at a pool with a deep end. So try your best to get the full certification so you have the most opportunities. But if not, we do most likely still have a job for you.
Great. And there's another one, referral program. How many people can I refer?
Hey, look, that is great. There is no limit. Keep making that money. Send all your friends. You guys might even be at the same pool. How fun is that? Depending on what location you're at, you're going to get a different amount for your friend. But hey, there's no limit.
And where do we do the training, and does the training cost money?
So the training does cost money. The Red Cross charges upwards of $400, but because we partner with them and we're such a large business, we get a huge discount. So you're going to have to speak to your staffer about what exactly that costs, but it won't be that much, and usually you can make it back within 1 shift. So I wouldn't worry about that. There were 2 parts to that question. What was the second one? Where do we do training? So we have a lot of different locations. We, American Pool, are in more than 1 state, so it's hard for me to tell you all the locations right now. But usually they're at gyms, or even sometimes we utilize some of our outdoor pools when it's warm enough. Where you take your training class is not necessarily going to be your pool for the summer, so you don't have to worry if it's a little bit of a drive for you.
Yeah, that's great. And finally, do you only employ Americans? You only employ Americans?
So no, we do not. We do have a large international community that we help to employ with everything going on. I'm not sure how that's going to look this summer, but we do definitely employ international. So it's not just Americans.
Right. And there was a follow-up question to his, and I'll take that. And that is, what about the coronavirus? And the truth is, I don't think any of us really know what the final outcome of all this is going to be. We can only follow the CDC guidelines, which we do. We're not going to put anybody in harm's way. We're definitely going to be prepared when they give us the green light to open pools. But until then, we're assuming, we know that the summer is still coming, and we know that the coronavirus is going to eventually go away. We just don't know exactly when. So whenever that is, we're going to be opening our pools safely and keeping all of our guards safe and all of our patrons that come to the pool safe as well. So those are great questions, everybody. We really appreciate it. Helen, again, thank you. And everybody, we really appreciate you being on the call. And go to guardforlife.com if you don't find the link. That's guard, F-O-R-L-I-F-E, so it's spelled all out, guardforlife.com. And you'll be able to quick apply on there and get the ball rolling. And we look forward to having you on the team. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Any more questions, you can definitely ask your staffer. So no worries if you forgot it right now.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.